Jenner isn't taking Kim's robbery seriously.
Zac Efron reunites with his High School Musical boys on stage.
And Justin Bieber is obsessing over Shawn Mendes.
All that and more on today's Rundown.
Today's episode of DHR is brought to you by Hulu. Watch all the shows and movies you love all in one place.
What's up, you guys? You are back at the door. I'm so happy to be with Vivian.
I know.
We haven't been together in a while.
I'm so excited. I was going to say happy Friday, but it's Thursday.
Oh, we can dream. Later on in the show, we are talking all about TV shows that give us so much nostalgia.
Speaking of Throwback Thursday, right? But we'll get to that in a minute. We have to start with Justin Bieber.
All right, Vivian. Justin Bieber is finally approving of Shawn Mendes.
Finally.
Get excited. Justin Bieber has come a long way from not even knowing who Shawn Mendes was just 1 year ago. Do you remember that radio interview?
I do remember.
He's like,
I wasn't sure if he was faking it or he legit did not know who he was, but regardless, people considered it a diss.
It was pretty shady. But anyways, Justin is now showing major love for Shawn's new album, Illuminate. Biebs sent out 3 different tweets about Shawn's album, including this one. He said, Shawn Mendes' voice makes me smile. Truly a gift to be able to move people's emotions through songs. So proud of you, brother. Great album. So I thought that was pretty cool because...
You know what it is? I think Justin Bieber is maturing, finally.
Finally.
So I'm really happy. I mean, you know, it's great as colleagues to just kind of give each other props.
But you know what? I think one of Shawn's songs must have really moved Justin, and then Justin probably really went down a deep hole of creeping on Shawn, and then was like, man, this guy's actually talented.
No, he downloaded the album, that's all. He's creeping. But
Okay.
I'm so glad he, sent these tweets. It just shows a lot from Justin.
Yeah, and then Shawn, he did see the tweet. He retweeted the tweet and said, oh man, thank you so much. Truly, thank you. So Shawn, he's hoping with the new album that fans will forget about the Justin-Shawn comparisons. If you remember, they're both from Canada, and both of their careers broke out via YouTube.
I love the way that people link them just because they're both from Canada.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, they're very different artists, and I think they're both talented. So I'm so glad, he's kind of finding his own sound, and that Justin Bieber's giving him props. Maybe one day they'll collaborate.
Ooh, that would actually be amazing.
That would be cool, and it would break the internet because of this whole scandal that Bieber didn't know who he was a year ago. So we'll have to find out.
Well, Shawn has been a fan of Justin for a very long time, but I think he is ready to kind of be his own artist. Right. He told People a little while ago saying, quote, I think he's great. I really looked up to him. He was a huge role model growing up. I didn't take offense to any of it. I just think I've grown up and have my own thing. I'm my own musician.
See, that's what I'm telling you. He found his own sound. What's the age difference between them? Maybe a couple years?
I have no idea, but Justin was on the market before Shawn.
Of course.
But Shawn has really come through with the music. I mean, all of his songs that are on the radio are so good.
And they're catchy. And speaking of bromances today on DHR, I have to tell you about the High School Musical guys. They totally have this bromance that's still ongoing even 10 years after. And I'm talking about Zac Efron and Lucas Grabeel, who attended a Broadway show together, and they posted all over Instagram. So this was to support Corbin Blue's Broadway show, Holiday Inn Musical in New York City. Zac posted a black and white Instagram selfie of the 3 and just putting a little firecracker emoji saying that he was lit with his moves. Lucas also posted another selfie on his account saying just a couple of wildcats on a Broadway stage. Corbin Blue killed it last night in Holiday Inn Musical. At Zac Efron, so much love for these guys. We really love these guys, and I'm so glad that they keep their friendship going and support each other on their different projects.
It's amazing that this film happened, 10 years ago? And it really stands the test of time because it is amazing that they're all still friends and hang out.
And I'm glad Zac is still coming around because we were sort of confused as to why he didn't attend the High School Musical reunion when the entire cast got together to watch scenes never seen before. So I'm glad, he's hanging with his buddies and supporting them.
I don't think it was shade, though, to not go to the High School Musical reunion. Yeah, maybe it was filming. That guy has so many movies out right now, I can't even keep them straight. So I'm just happy that they're all happy.
Me too.
Well, now it's time for a special segment brought to you by Hulu. We're talking all about TV shows that give us some serious nostalgia. All right, Viv, so if you didn't know, you can watch all of the Nickelodeon classics on Hulu. I'm talking Doug, Hey Arnold, The Rugrats.
I loved loved Rugrats.
It was literally my favorite show. They killed the cartoon game.
And Doug too. I absolutely love those. I'm so excited.
And for some literal nostalgia, you guys can check out Hulu's time travel original series called 11/22/63. If you haven't heard of this thriller series, it's a must. James Franco stars as Jake, a teacher that travels back in time to Dallas, Texas on the day that JFK was assassinated, hence the name 11/22/63, and he attempts to prevent the shooting. Seriously, it is so good.
Oh my gosh. And I heard you can watch the Brady Bunch on there too.
Yes, you can watch so
oh my
much
gosh,
good
it's
TV.
Been so long since the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
I mean, this is awesome. It's totally a great Throwback Thursday segment. I mean, I'm going to go home and watch that
watch
right now.
all of them. It just feels so good. And finally, Viv, you can also watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch as well as Seventh Heaven, like you mentioned.
Oh my gosh. All right, Rylan, let's move on to the most controversial topic that has everyone talking. Kim Kardashian's robbery in Paris. Was it made up or was it not? Everything that happened to Kim Kardashian, I mean, I feel for her, not only as a woman, but as a mother. She technically was a tourist in Paris, so that must be really scary because there was that language barrier. But a lot of people are questioning the validity of the story, saying, you know, is this a PR stunt? Is she just trying to get more publicity? And apparently, Kim is very, very hurt that people are thinking
Really?
this. Yeah, and a source close to her told E! News, quote, "It's crazy to her that people even for a second think she is fabricating this story. She feels like no one understands her and what she's been through." I feel for her. I mean, at this point, I feel like if she did fabricate the story, you really, really, really have to be desperate for publicity, which I don't think Kim Kardashian is.
No.
I think they have enough publicity. I think they have enough things going on, not only her sisters, her husband, her mom, I mean, everyone, her brother with his new show. So I definitely don't think this is a publicity stunt, but I can see where people, you know, may think that.
My take on this is that it happened, and then a lot of media outlets, they're really gunning and searching for something that will grab people's attention. So I think a lot of people came up with these elaborate conspiracy theories, and then that one that she faked it for ratings for her TV show really hit, and a lot of people started clicking and sharing.
Out, what, on the 23rd, I think?
Yeah, and Rob in China, like all of the Kardashian empire is always on the air at some point. But I'm thinking that it just got out of hand. And then if I was Kim Kardashian and this really happened to me, I would be like, you guys are so mean. Like the media is so mean because we're all just blowing it up.
But there's one thing that's been, I mean, in the talks of everyone as well, and it was a little mean. First, Caitlyn Jenner and Kylie Jenner posted to Instagram having fun at an auto show together, which was a little insensitive, I feel, because if something happened to my sister, I mean, I think social media would be the last thing I'd be doing, at least for a week while things kind of calm down. And then also yesterday, and I did see this on my personal Instagram page, Kendall Jenner posts a selfie or just a photo of her. She's wearing this like really expensive red fur coat, and she says something like low-key look. So I'm like, are you kind of poking fun at Kim Kardashian? Because now reports are saying that Kim is gonna reevaluate the way she, you know, shows things off on social media, the way she dresses, the way she flaunts her wealth.
I think if we don't get it from Kim Kardashian herself, it's other media outlets saying, this is what we think Kim Kardashian is going to do. And on the other side of it, for her sisters and family that are still posting nonstop, I could say that maybe that is part of their job, although I would hope they were taking precaution in not posting where they were or posting further after the event that they were attending.
And I think Kendall's actually still in Paris, so that kind of concerns me, and I don't understand why it wouldn't. I mean, maybe now she upped her security, so obviously if she does post a picture saying, hey, I'm still here.
And she might have work obligations, because she was walking in a lot of the shows.
She's a model, so we have to understand, and yeah, I do get your point. Maybe the photo is part of a campaign. We don't know. But I mean, I just hope that everything gets squared away, that they catch, you know, the people that were responsible for this. And in regards to Kim's ring, Kanye does want to replace it, and reports indicate that Kim doesn't want him to replace it because it's sort of like, what if it happens again, or what if it makes her a target?
Well, she has to have some kind of ring. Maybe not the exact same
Maybe
one.
not a $4 million one.
Hopefully insurance will cover a portion of that, but $4 million for a ring, I think the insurance company is going to be like, here's like $500,000.
But honestly, Rylan, I want to know what everyone out there thinks about this whole Kim Kardashian ordeal, do you guys think there's a slight possibility that she fabricated the story?
I hope not. I really hope not. But I do also want to know what you guys are watching on Hulu. I love that I can watch my favorite TV shows the day after they air because I personally, I canceled my cable and now I still get to keep up with
I can never make it home on
TV.
time. I know. Hulu is the best, and I'm going to go watch Rugrats because I'm 10 years old.
All right, you guys, that's it for today's episode of The Dur. We love you so much. We'll see you every single day.
But before you go, click to the left for details on Demi Lovato quitting music.
And for more Demi news, click over to the right to see all the details on Demi Lovato shading Taylor Swift and her squad.
And thanks again to Hulu. New episodes of exclusive series, originals, and hit movies are at your fingertips. These are your shows. This is your TV.